lost 3-2 to Illusions. Then in losers, oh my god! All of these are huge names, by the way, in losers. 3-1 over John Nitty, 3-0 over Alexander the One, 3-1 over Honeybee, 3-1 over Illusions in the run back, and then 3-2 over Young Monster to make this top 8. Tigers is here to play. Draws first blood. He's already on a roll with the Maniac, Brainiac. Getting some great damage. Look at the spacing, utilizing the mix-up of Brainiac. They're down once. The dive kicks. He's going to try to keep this woman out, and he has the big enough normals for it, but Semiij, when he has a playground, he will use those interactables, he will find his way in, and he will mix! He knows the timings on wake-ups as well. Even knows against Brainiac, it's common knowledge, if you put out those instant jump normals that are quick and active, they will beat him in the air. As long as that dive kick does not become active, and even Catwoman, when she gets above it, will beat it out. The dive kick does have a weakness to hitboxes that are above it. So this is a very interesting start. Both of these guys showcasing the matchup incredibly, and we're off to a great start in this top 8. Falling for the meter burn shoulder, though, as Tigers has incredibly set the neutral here. Even put out the gigantic down 2, trying to stop this man from jumping in, but you can't stop it forever. It's Semiij. Thought he was going to press a button, and Semiij himself has pressed the button a couple times on the meter burn shoulder. Wow, what a start from both of these guys. Incredible speed. And Tiger's so close to chipping out, holding some chip himself. Raw shoulder in the neutral and no bar to back it up. Semiij lets it go unpunished, but catches him anyway, crouching for a second. Okay, Semiij is going to hang on to 19%, but gets shouldered. Both frames. Look at those tentacles. You think he can stop that all day? And caught a dive kick on the approach. Another one. Semiij not going to spend some bar here for an air escape. Let's see if that comes back to bite him. Oh my goodness, that jump 2 was ambiguous. Brainiac has some pretty cool setups like that. The jump 2 does have a hitbox that surrounds him. It's a cocoon of tentacles, for God's sakes. And speaking of ambiguous, that jump was so disgusting in the corner. There from Catwoman, again, negating the wake-up. Brainiac actually doesn't have those, ladies and gentlemen. If you're taking notes at home, write that one down. Brought back 3, though. I would not advise that. Well, you know, it's Catwoman, so why not? Not falling for the low here. Was TitaniumTigerzz and the instant dive kick, and he could have done another unclashable back 3. That could come back to haunt Tigers, and it looks like it has. Go for the cross-up. Oh my god, the shoulder chased it down. Tigers. Semiij, if he was going to hold on the back dash, oh my goodness, what is going on here? And he's going to get him with the back 2. What the hell just happened? That was some Injustice 2 for you guys. Holy crap. Wow! I actually have no words for that game number 1. Where the hell is Echo when you need him to fill the space of me not thinking? Holy crap! Woo! Woo! I'm a little bit red if you guys can't tell. That was ridiculous.
Fighters approaching Metropolis.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know we were going to come in like that. I didn't know. I wasn't ready for that. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, because I know I am. Let's get into game number 2 here. Semiij barely edging out Tigers in that game number 1. And it's shaping up to be a great battle here. Tigers was so close. He had a good opportunity there. When he put out the second mid-drone, Semiij had to jump it or it was chipped. He could have put a shoulder out there that would have hit him on the ground or possibly would have anti-aired him. So, man, that was a possible missed opportunity. I think he could have just shouldered after putting out that second drone, as this is looking like a complete 360 here. Semiij getting the win in a clutch moment, and he might be running away with this. Tigers may fall prey to some nerves here at the wake-up, getting absolutely shattered by that stand 3 by Semiij. Whew. Oh, my goodness. All right, Tigers trying to slow things down a bit. Semiij ain't coming off that driver's seat, trying to get aggressive there, it looked like. And he knows to jump those things. Tigers going for a couple of down 2s, doing them a little bit early on the approach there. And I don't know if that whiff or if he blocked that. That was kind of hard to tell. Right in front of him, he's got some decent damage here. The air escape by Semiij, and what a whip punish with the down 1, by the way. Okay, Tigers. He's making this comeback. And making it look easy, and with a character that's really tricky and an unpunished. I mean, that's hard to do with when you're mentally you're trying to tell yourself, was that meter burn, was not meter burn? In those frames, you can lose a punish just like that. Tigers did lose some health at the end, but the gigantic forward 3 anti-airing this man. Semiij going for the old school cross subs. 16-bit somewhere is smiling as we get a clash.
Ready to submit? Aw, let's keep playing.
All right. And that dive kick, it can be scary. And SEmiij looks like he has done his homework against Brainiac. And I mean, with how Scar's doing with him lately, these top players have to. You have to shut down everything from this man, from the wake up to the dive kick shenanigans. SEmiij has done a fantastic job. Tiger is still playing out of his mind. He's just not able to cross that line yet. SEmiij winning game number 1 by the hair, by just a hair. And in game number 2, SEmiij looked a little more in control. Came out at that level that we're used to SEmiij coming out at, coming out there at 100 miles per hour, and it looked like Tigers had slowed down a bit after that game number 1. Going with the hidden select here. Tigers does have 18 characters, and I think that he just crossed himself up. Are we going to see Joker? I've liked it about Tigers lately. Sometimes it's just like right now. Ugh. Where's a read like that in tournament when I need it? But I kind of figured this back to the wall. He's going to throw something completely new at SEmiij. See if SEmiij is ready for it. If it works, it works. He's done it on the Clash multiple times and gotten a lot of wins. And sometimes against really, really big players. So we'll see what the Joker can do. We are unbanning him just for this one game. That's an inside joke, guys. Don't actually take that serious. It's a meme from just this one. Into the corner we go. Also, real quick shout outs. Mid-match, don't even care. True Black and Blue, thank you for subscribing, sir. You're absolutely awesome. That's SEmiij picking right back up where he left off, and that wake up from Joker is invincible. It's pretty hard to deal with that thing. If SEmiij has done his homework, just if you neutral jump it, you're good. But trying to actually beat that thing out, or even try to cross him up, it will actually hit you. You have to neutral jump, avoid altogether, come down, and get the punish that way. My bad, guys, for that sudden lapse. A little bit of communication happening on the back end. That's how we do here, guys, by the way. Is Tiger starting to lower this health deficit a little bit? Ooh, get a gunshot to the face. Back to full screen we go. He's going to press some chattering teeth. He's going to protect him, though. SEmiij all over. That's exactly how to get that pressure in before the air canister comes out, which is an anti-air. Eats a crack of that whip right to the skull. Catwoman, not the only one in this game with some great jumping. Joker has a plethora. Jump 1, jump 2, jump 3. It's all good. There, though, running into a pretty good down 2. And that was perfectly timed by SEmiij. She has to be careful with those. And there's trying to cross up that wake up. You just don't do that. Again, neutral jump. That's how you negate that bad boy. And there it is. Who's a good kitty?
I can't be tamed.
Back to full screen we go. Tigers has to get him off that 21.49 health if he wants to mount a comeback. And what a comeback he will need. That was so smart. Set the drone, knew he would jump, held the gunshot, waited accordingly until he got into perfect range. Oh, and he's not able to generate any pressure. A jump 3 may have actually been the one to do it. But at that distance, jump 1 just not good enough. And he's holding some pressure here by SEmiij. Plus frames there. What a parry. Get off me, sir. Trying to shake this man's hand mid-match. Oh, the air escape is going to be to no avail. No air escape, no wager, and that spells death for Titanium Tigers. On the loser side of this top 8, he will go home for the week. SEmiij is going to move on. This man's won like some stupid number of 80% of the War of the Gods for the season. Oh, yeah. Let's get into this matchup. We got Tweedy over here with Starfire. And then we've got BioHazard with the Bane. Gonna be breaking the backs. He's gonna be doing the elbows. That's about as low as my voice can go for the Aquaman Savage. Let's get into this matchup. Tweedy starting us off with a jump 3. No respect whatsoever from BioHazard. Going into the command grab on reversal. And we got some damage already on the screen. And we've already got some blow-ups of the wake up on Tweedy. We know this man loves to spin. He loves to flip. But BioHazard doesn't care. He's got the venom. He's charged up. Another reversal with the command grab, putting her into the dirt. Meter burning for the reversal of the position as well, you guys. Take some notes. Going into, oh my goodness. And another people's elbow. This man can't be stopped. BioHazard on an absolute tear right now. Ooh, the command grab, even getting him out of the corner. Everything's working right now for BioHazard, it seems. Tweedy, unfortunately, had to throw him out of the corner. Going for that throw, if he'd have just committed to 4-2-2, would have kept him there. And now you're in the corner against Bane, and this could be death.
By Tamaran's fire.
I will bring you ruin.
Ooh, barely dodged that projectile, stood up at the very last possible frame. And he's just looking for one big right there. If he had 2 bars, I would say this as a wrap. Anything you want me to burn, cancel. But Tweedy gonna hold on a little bit here. Got the chip. Starfire not known for having a big comeback factor, you know, not the big damage, anything like that. So he's got to make a lot of great reads. Bio still has a wager. He's going to try to force him off it anytime here. And BioHazard took a little bit less damage being on that Venom until the very last hit. Gets it back so quick. That's such a frightening change up from Injustice 1 to Injustice 2 is how quick he actually gets that bad boy back. And Tweedy keep this man away. The damage adding up. Here we go. And just like that, fighting and scrapping his way into the throw. BioHazard all of a sudden losing position. Just like that goes underneath the flip. And Tweedy with the comeback. Oh my goodness. Why are we having this kind of night? I'm trying to save my voice over here. You hype bastards. Wow, what a start here from Tweedy. That comeback was perfect. Perfect. Kept everything unwagerable. Did a lot of multi-hitting stops on the approach. Beautifully executed there by Tweedy. And Bio wasn't ready. Maybe even got too aggressive there. I don't know. That just fell apart so fast. He was in the driver's seat. Huge lead. Huge momentum. He had everything going for him. Tweedy with the clutch factor. This man known for the comebacks ever since he started here in Injustice 2. So the mix-up's going to be respect in the wake-up. Oh, but not just the raw flip there. And that movement, that EX projectile actually stopped BioHazard's approach so much, and now he's frog splashing. Oh, baby. We're getting Rob Van Dam now all of a sudden. Going to weak out, not People's double getting back read again. This is what he started his comeback on, was that exact read. And I'm shocked that the back 3 actually has a hitbox to hit him on the ground, ending with the tombstone pile driver, trying to break this woman's neck. Oh my goodness, Tweedy. Every time seems to have an answer right back at BioHazard. He's not even letting him get that momentum this time around. Doing a great job of you know, he's mixing up the solid play with a couple of swings of his own. You know, he's kind of doing the Bane to Bane. It's paying off. Okay, he's gonna wait out the meter. Oh, I was about to say, is BioHazard. Tweedy did have 2 bars there. Came off the one. Has to be seeing another one coming. He's gonna watch out for the flip. No. Nice disrespect on the wake up, but Tweedy, the flip, getting him out of dodge. Tweedy was going for a read there, thinking that Bio was going to armor out, I guess, and forces the wager.
Feeling starstruck?
You forget I broke the bounce.
All right, Bio. Just needs to get that Venom back right now. So close. He got the wake up. Oh my goodness, he just got it back. The elbow. We're going to run 50-50. No, for the command grab. When it was grab immune. If he would have done what? DP? Potentially shoulder? I mean, elbow? I mean, anything right there. I think anything else might have hit it, had a chance. But Tweedy, clutching out another game. Oh my goodness. This man is poised right now. He wins this. He goes to winners finals, locked and loaded to try to make that grand finals on the winner's side this time. The last time he made it, I believe, was on the losers. I actually might be wrong on that. He actually may have made it on the winner's side. I think he did. Now I'm re-remembering. Guys, solo casting, sorry if there's a little bit of downtime. Trying to catch up on my own breath. Trying to give you guys some hype. That is happening on the screen right now. These matches are ridiculous. Dare I say too ridiculous for one god. Guys are giving us a show of a lifetime. BioHazard, after that start he had there in game number 1, gaining momentum fast. He's Hold on to a bar here. Tweedy has gotten hit so hard. He's already sitting on a super, going to level 3 and meter burning. That was a perfectly calculated kill there by BioHazard. Now he's going to go into this second round, if you want to call it that, after getting the health bar. Fully loaded on health, but no resources outside of that. So this is where Tweedy can try to mount a comeback because he has all bars. He didn't meter burn the back 3. That's what you do. That's like the reaction. I guess he just missed the button there. And unfortunate, and now BioHazard making the right reads. And did he go to level 3 on reaction? BioHazard, you savage! Puts it back to full screen. This is where Tweedy, he wasn't this low on health, but he was pretty close to this, where he put him full screen in this situation and actually was able to mount a comeback. He does have the bar to do it. He hit him with a lot of meter burn projectiles in this situation. Instead, going for the flip, and BioHazard blowing up the gap in between them beautifully. Now BioHazard, it looked right there in that moment, was just had every right read. Every single right read. That was ridiculous.
Starfire. Bane.
This is a really good set, guys. Really good set. But Bio, it looked like he had actually done a little bit of downloading there in that third game, and look for him to continue that in game number 3. Now Tweedy might have to change up a couple of things of his own. Did a lot of those flips and got burned for him because of the gap that does exist between them, which actually won him the first couple of games. And what a start again from BioHazard. And that is 439 without any Venom. I pray for someone's soul when he actually decides to go to level 3. At the start of that match, having that same read, I would be absolutely petrified. As that first bar of health just got obliterated off the face of the earth by this man Bane, and BioHazard representing Beast Coast Gaming, and Tweedy representing the Noble guys. I mean, there's a bunch of bracket they have been running these streets. He's going to need to burn that to get the corner positions back in his favor, and a flip does work out. Like I said, Tweedy needs to be careful there. BioHazard's been blowing him up there for the past few attempts. Take throw. It's going to be the mix. Oh! Oh! Armor for armor. Trying to armor this man, and again blowing up the gap, and without any bar too. BioHazard, perfect play so far. Charge in. Tweedy didn't have any meter to try to read that with a back 3. And that was probably calculated there by BioHazard. So smart. Full screen we go. Tweedy's found himself here 3 times. He's able to crawl out of this hole 1 time before. And will he be able to do it again there? Tweedy, or Star State BioHazard was waiting for the wake up there instead of going for the command grab, anything like that. Looking to blow up that gap. And Tweedy changing things up, and the super! He's about to put her through the ground! And just like that, game number 5 on deck, BioHazard and Bane. Look at that man flexing for us. Woo-wee. Venomed up, juiced up, this man's ready to go.
Starfire. Bane.
Wow. Absolutely incredible, guys. Game number 5, Tweedy versus BioHazard. Let me know in that chat who you guys like in this match. Let me see some Beast Coast emotes. If you like BioHazard, let me see some of those Noble emotes. If you want Tweedy to take it. BioHazard working on the reverse 3-0 here. Tweedy already making the right read and got burned for it. The worst feeling of Injustice 2. When you make the right read and you fall victim to you can't win that situation. And BioHazard did that to a lot of people on Sunday as well. You neutral jump, the command grab, and get burned by that DP. And even if you forward jump in the corner, he can DP the other way. Meter burn it, push you back in the corner. At mid-screen, you almost have to back jump in, but I think he even has the answer for that with like an elbow or something. I don't know. He's ridiculous how much he covers his options. Tweedy does have a little bit of the health lead. Let's see if we can hang on to it as BioHazard does enter level 2. Venom is going to level 3. Oh, baby. Then a meter cancel. Tweedy could have just died. Gets out of there. Barely. in that situation, Tweedy. I'm gonna say he wasn't gonna die there because we have no Venom. Wasn't sure if BioHazard was gonna try for another meter burn attempt. Meter burn cancel up the string. Tweedy is gonna have a health lead. For one of the first times in this set, going to the second bars of health, 262. BioHazard has to get him off of it. And walking right into a flip. Tweedy playing like his normal self right now, and it is working. He's gonna meter burn, come off the Venom, guarantee the kill. We got ourselves a match, ladies and gentlemen. Great chip, and the push full screen, that's what that's all about. And Tweedy actually getting aggressive here. Jump threes are working. Those things are impossible to anti-air. The only thing Bane could do is air snatch it very early, or even go for just an armor blow of it with a DP. And Bio is a meter burn cancel from winning this match all of a sudden. Oh my goodness, Tweedy has to be so careful here. And if Bio would have armored there, we could be looking at a different story. Tweedy knew that he couldn't actually do the meter burn back three because he was at level 3. What's going to be the player for both of these guys? We're down to the wire. Excellent chip damage and a push from Tweedy. Now BioHazard has to make a read of a lifetime. Walks right into the trait and the flip. Tweedy's going to take it 3-2 in a game number 5. Stopping the reverse 3-0 and riding that momentum into winners finals. Tweedy, what a match. That was a great set by both of those guys, ladies and gentlemen. Make this top 8. He was a stand 1, a down 1. He was any. Think about. Yes, back to bounce cancel, saving the day for Rewind's life. And we get intros.
Begin.
No, we don't! You animals!
We're going straight into the forward 1-2, Aquaman. Rewind's going for the optimal stuff. Shades of optimal Ominous Prime right now.
Getting a big damage, even putting him full screen. Rewind off to an amazing start, even getting Two-Face involved. What a backdash on the gap, and you see the spacing. Woo, that was pretty.
Rewind's turning up. Oh my god, he's going to convert off of Palpatine. Meter burn. Oh my god. We're going for it. Slammed him to the ground off the top rope, over 500. Yo, Rewind is, he's taking no prisoners tonight.
And how many raw forward ones are going to catch Nubcakes? Pressing buttons, doing something. Because right now, Rewind is absolutely unchallenged, but the downtown grapple from Nubcakes. Oh, but that was such a huge drop. He could have tried to push Rewind to the corner. Maybe applied some mix. He had plenty of bar to do some restands. Ooh. An excellent little pickup.
Respect.
That 4-2-3 as well, and trying to open him up. What a backdash though. And oh my goodness, a lot of back and forth with the quick reads, anti-airs, air escapes, everything going down right now. Even the mechanical bat just saved him.
He caught him with that back one. Not watching his feet, and he crossed him up, I think, right there. I'm not even sure. It didn't say cross up. Rewind not dealing with it anymore, waking up with the throw, keeping him in the corner, but Nubcake slides out. And you got to remember, man, Nubcakes literally just walked in the door. He just got home, fired up the PlayStation, picked Batman, and now he's here.
I mean, this isn't like the days of old where he could do that, walk in, turn on his PlayStation, and jump to his way into a top 8. You know what I mean? We got it. All right, Nubcakes.
Look out, Nubcakes.
He's going to take that first bar of health. He still has a wager, but the meters even, Rewind even having more of it. And this is going to be a tough task here. Rewind came out. Woo! Absolutely perfect, taking a bar flawlessly.
It's my turn to rule. Don't bet on it.
Oh my god, what a call out by Rewind.
For contact, I will prevail.
This man looks like he's playing with some fire tonight. I mean, getting set to losers on Sunday may have been the fire to ignite him, because this man's playing lights out. The spacing on the forward 1 has been nothing short of immaculate. And I don't use that word too often when I'm describing play, but that is immaculate play and spacing by Rewind so far early in this set.
Rewind started that thing off like he knew exactly what Nubcakes was going to do. He took maybe like 5 to 10% damage off just a couple stray hits from Nubcakes. Man, Rewind had all the answers. Over 5. Oh, he hit almost 500 and then over 500 in 2 B&Bs.
Yeah, that's just bang, bang.
Just like that, lights out.
That's what we call the old school 1-2, you know what I mean?
The old Cactus Jack, giving it to him.
Bang, bang. That's a new reference for us. We actually haven't gone there yet.
Well, I like that, man. Giving him the old Cactus Jack, I can respect that one.
And if you guys can see my knees, I would love to give you the old dude loves switcheroo dance that he does.
Oh, no.
But anyways, let's not get there. This is still ready team for team. Nice little hard knockdown, going to swing with the back one, and he does get a punish. I don't think that he believed any of the launching strings would have got the punish. I'm glad that he went for something regardless there with the forward 2.
Yeah, and you see that 4-2-3 is so good in the corner because they can convert off of it. It's got a good mind game behind it. Oh, and Nubcakes didn't cross him up right there and Rewind answering with a down 2.
Nubcakes
Tries to go with the overhead.
had the perfect read with that up batarang. And it looked like he held the 4-3 a little bit too long and missed out on the kill.
Good block. Rewind looking for his way in here. Got to catch up just a little bit. Down 1 and into a backdash, but Rewind coming in with the forward 1-2.
Again, it seems like anytime that Rewind does that, he can do no wrong. Oh, and he pressed a button. He maybe thought that he was going to get the trade out and then follow it up, but Rewind all over. That from Nubcakes. We're all tied up. They'll go in a second bar of health. Batman does have a little bit more health than Black Adam does. Like a dive kick.
Not taking advantage of the plus frames right there, though.
And Nubcakes not going for the full combos here, but he's getting some dirty little resets on the damage. He's just going to leave that mechanical bat out there and be like, hold this the entire time.
Oh my God. He caught the backdash that Rewind had done in the last game.
Why resist the inevitable? I'm Batman.
Nubcakes is my favorite player to watch. When he goes airborne, and something happens on the screen. He reacts to this stuff so well with Batman. With his jump back, double jump back into the elbow, the glitter. He's so good at avoiding things. And that's going to cross up, and Nubcakes out of nowhere is going to take game number 2, and we ourselves a match.
Nubcakes on the board, baby, tied up.
For how quick
Batman
Rewind
wins.
came out of the gate, Nubcakes has been able to catch up. I love talking about that with these top players at the level and the speed that they come out of the gate. It's like it's like a regular racetrack, look at horses. Whoever comes out the gate the fastest, and then from that point, you're either going to fall behind the entire time, or you have to play catch up. And so some guys can do it, some guys cannot. I mean, we've seen hundreds of victims of just Semiij alone coming out and the level that he plays at, and he's just able to smother guys because once he gets a hit, it's just a roller coaster. It's incredible to watch, and it's so hard to come back against these guys once they actually get momentum and get on a roll.
I know we've talked about it, but seeing it with my own eyes, Nubcakes Batman literally is a level 20 just because of the amount of games he's played, but all level 1 gear, just bare bones basic Batman. I know we've talked about it, but just seeing it is like, wow, that's real. That really is a thing there.
He is Batman.
Literally Batman.
He is Paulo's vision of Batman, okay? He's a living, breathing example of Paulo's vision of Batman. Basic, bare bones. That's Rewind. Off to that start he had in game number 1. Absolutely, that health bar disappearing, and this time getting burned for trying to throw that forward 1-2 out there. A little bit too far this time around. Still able to get that first bar. Rewind looking pretty here. Meter-wise, let's look at it. 2 bars to 1. Nubcakes does have a meter burn cancel, an air escape. 2 bars means a lot here in Injustice 2, and we're going to have ourselves a wager.
Trying to kill me? For conduct, I will prevail.
And 3 bars to use there, and nobody clashed with anything.
Oh!
3 forward 3s in a row. Rewind finally pressed a button and then gets crossed up for his troubles. I still didn't see cross up pop up on the screen, but he went behind him, no doubt.
My goodness. I sometimes Nubcakes just kind of flips a savage switch on his
Don't bet on it.
On his lights, because he'll do some savage stuff. 3 4-3s in a row. I have expected 4 or 5 there from him. Ooh, that was a dangerous
no whip punish.
That was so dangerous. And coming in from the top rope with the cross-up dive, but he's not going to get the full combo. Some wonky stuff happened there. Maybe didn't do what he should have, which maybe a stand one. Maybe did it late, and what a blow up of the gap. Okay.
And then go straight into a slide meter burn forward 3 through the black lightning, or the black magic rather.
This is
That push plug by Rewind.
Ooh.
Oh, what a down 2. Nubcakes has already spent his Clash, Aquaman. So is Rewind.
Oh my goodness.
That one hurts.
That
Rewind
was insane. What happened in those few seconds
Black Adam
for Rewind to take that match? It could have gone either way. The back and forth between these two, incredible so far in this match. And I mean, both of the first 2 games have delivered. I mean, oh,
Black Adam.
you can't ask for anything better here on War of the Gods, guys.
Oh, absolutely not. Nubcakes taking a minute, saying, you know what? I did just get home. I need to just calm down. This one's Rewind could take this thing. It is, the score is what, 2-1, correct?
2-1.
Okay.
Rewind is up. Nubcakes is gonna think, but we know he's not thinking of another character.
Right.
All he's thinking about is what to do with what he's got. He is Batman. Not changing up either with the costume.
Fighters approaching Gotham
Again.
City.
We expect no less from Nubcakes. All this man thinks about is strategy. He's going to have to stop Rewind from getting this first hit and just
Begin.
putting him in a deficit right away. Ooh.
The double back jump. You don't see the double jumps too often. Ooh, trying to, and that's the second time Rewind has just called that little Batman float out. We're just kind of hovers there, coming to the ground just a little bit slower.
Yeah, which is actually a read on also Nubcake's part, where he's trying to bait out an anti-air attempt from Rewind by doing that. And so it's just nice little cat and mouse, and Rewind sitting there doesn't blink whatsoever.
Ooh, and he was going for that conversion. Rewind, immediate push block, down 1. Coming in with pressure, catching Nubcakes pressing a button.
Oh, man. As long as that mechanical bat's out there and they can happen, and I don't know what Rewind threw out there, but it did not go punished by that mechanical bat. Kind of surprised there, and what a down 2 from Rewind, calling out the block stun on that mechanical bat, which actually doesn't exist. Beautiful stuff there. You guys should be taking notes at home, like I said earlier.
Ooh. So he's going to convert off that down 1, catching Rewind, trying to jump backwards. And what a dive kick coming in with the meter burn. And Rewind 1 health bar away from moving forward in this loser's bracket.
Let's see if he can clutch this out right now. I mean, Nubcake's one of those guys that everyone respects. We all know what he's capable of. Mixing up well here.
If that was the old school jump too, he'd have probably crossed him up right there. Rewind still on defense. Playing it perfectly. Ooh! What a conversion off that, I think, standing 2 right there.
Nubcakes coming off the bar to
Don't waste my time.
do about the only chip damage he could at that distance. Like for something like a 4-2-3 wouldn't have chipped out there. The instant jump one that we usually see him, and the down 1 on the forward 1. Okay, Nubcakes trying to turn things around, got a healthy himself. Gets hold a lot of plus frames here. Oh, and
And what a call out air to air.
out there once again in the corner we go, following those mechanical bats in.
Rewind sitting on a lot of meter right now, 4 bars. Okay, now down to 3. And what that forward 1 coming in so clutch.
This surprises you.
A lot of patience is necessary right here. 1 combo from either one of these 2 could potentially change everything we're looking at. Using the mech bat for a little bit of a buffer.
Yep, getting the chip damage with the interactable. Rewind does still have a wager, but does not. Oh, if he gets opened up, he would have an air escape, and just like that. If Rewind would have been able to close out, oh my goodness, not crouching. He had the block on the overhead, but didn't expect to cancel in the meter burn lightning. Maybe expected him to go tough, not too sure. Not watching his toes as Rewind is gonna go into losers semis, I believe, where he would face
losers
the loser
quarters
of our next match, I believe.
Okay. They're running that same matchup they just got out of.
Fighters approaching Fortress of Solitude.
I asked him. We'll see. We'll see. I think that was an actual match because it was insane. But we're going in Black Manta versus Firestorm. And like I said, I watched these two just play this matchup now, and it was great. Nix was
what a meter burn.
Nix was in control up until the end when Kombat was able to get that one hit into that trait and was able to blend this man off the rest of his health bar.
Sometimes that's all it takes, man. Especially when he saves that level 3. He just needs one hit. Okay, good blocks by Nix. Gets caught by the Trailblazer. And both of these characters are very strong down 1.
Oh, for sure. The thing is that Firestorm can get so much more off of it, which is frightening.
Absolutely. And Manta not having some of the fastest buttons in the game. Very good buttons, but not the fastest, and not a whole lot of mid starters anyway. You can interrupt that down one molten trap, but boy, you got to be quick. You got to have the buttons at the ready.
Yeah, if you mess up one time, you could literally get melted off the face of the earth. I'm talking scorched earth.
and almost had the small little conversion with that harpoon. Picks it up anyway.
All right, here we go. About even, both have a wager. Ooh, I like how he did the meter burn so late, just kind of tempting Nix to wake up by not showing the meter until the very last second. I love when guys OQ with that. Oh no!
Oh boy, level 3 is active. Boy, what you gonna do now? Tries to backdash. Oh, wait a minute!
You're in my blast zone. I'm not the victim here.
Nix can do the damage too.
He just needs one harpoon. One harpoon, just YOLO teleport.
Oh, and he got it! The water teleport.
I mean, at that distance, man, you know that Kombat was just going to keep lighting him up with projectiles and that molten trap. You just got to...
Black Manta.
And it looked like Kombat actually knew that teleport was coming, tried to jump out of the way, but still got hit by it. Tied 1-1.
Yeah, like I said, I messaged them to see, but I think for right now we're going to count it as 1-0 Nix right now. I have reached out, so I'm going to see what his thoughts are, because we were still trying to get everybody in.
Ooh, and what a bait. I like this Nix from Manta. I don't even know if we've ever seen him play Manta before. It's mostly Darkseid and Hellboy, especially this late in the game, in a top 8 setting like this. Tries to go for the down 2, the air dash by Kombat. Picking it up, not burn. Oh, he didn't have the bar. Staggers into a throw. Firestorm, some of the best buttons to stagger. He does have a lot of gaps in his strings, but man, they're usually like right after the first hit. And I mean, it's just tough to react.
Oh my goodness, the jump 3. So jump 3 does so much damage, and the special moves themselves actually do a lot of damage. Low key there by Manta. And like some of the meter burn, either the harpoon or even the shark stab. I think it's called like shark attack or something. But they actually do a decent amount of damage. Even his raw special moves. You know, looking at his, his worst enemy, Aquaman, with like meter burn from the deep doing a lot of damage. So do his meter burn special.
I think the radiation's getting to you.
Nix with a bar to spend.
Oh no, he held that right. He actually could have just crouched and done a down one in that situation. They are highs, and what a read on the air dash there. That was beautifully executed there by Kombat, and he did have the bar, I think, after the second one, which is unfortunate that he couldn't extend that. All right, little knockdown right in front of him. That's what I love about all of the harpoons, is that this is that they actually knock you down at.
Woo! Right in front of him, right where Manta wants you to be.
Excellent patience there by Knicks on the wake up as well.
And I want to see Kombat just let those Trailblazers rip. He's got to go in the air and let that thing rip. Call out that trait. He's got to blow that up. He can't let Knicks keep doing that. What a down two. All unclashable. I don't know, that Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Oh, he already clashed. Never mind.
Yeah, well, it was Kombat that had the clash on that one. Wow.
It's a little weird to adjust to this new kind of thing we're doing right now. It's kind of weird. Yeah, what a play, man. I would hopefully Kombat can react to Knicks using the jetpack in the air, the trait, and just kind of blow that up. Keep him honest. Knicks got a lot of harpoons from the air on Kombat.
All right, so it is it's going to be 2-1 Kombat.
Okay. I was going to say, we might figure out if it was a real game after somebody wins. But it's good. We're playing the honesty game. Back to. Ooh. Even Manta's character model got kind of crossed up there. He went back and forth. Staggers down to one. Stand into a throw, and that throw, it is guaranteed. All you can do is tech at that point. But you got to make the read. And there it is right there from Kombat. Knicks answering back with a teleport of his own.
Oh, he tried to jump. Oh, I guess he was reading, you know, that situation. If you're reading a wake up, I think you just have to hold that from Firestorm. I mean, you can get the punish on the Trailblazer, and that one in particular is negative. You can take your turn, but Black Manta in that situation isn't the greatest because he can really only counter with highs.
And as you mentioned before, that down one coming from Firestorm has so much range. It's 7 frames. It can potentially kill you if you get hit by a Molten Trap afterwards.
And wow, what a check with the down one. Oh, like man! We got some D-bags!
Wait a minute, Kombat.
Let's see the emotes!
A little bit of savagery coming from Kombat right now. Keeping himself full screen. Knicks, full stick of butter. And the man...
I want to see him in the chat. Hey!
You know what? They're not the fastest teabags around, but you know what? They kind of flow like molasses. I guess is what you could say. I don't know. They're not the fastest on the planet, but hey, we're going to a game number 5, man.
So Semiij was able to keep it even, and then started beating Rewind on the regular in that matchup. Little things like that, a lot of back and forth. But Sonic Fox probably going and say, no, Black Manta wins free because Sonic Fox probably wins that free. But let's get into this match. The Hype Bringer,
Begin.
BioHazard,
and Semiij, our points leader.
Semiij starting us off with a neutral jump, catching BioHazard, trying to dash in. Wound up crossing himself up, gets caught by the overhead. Semiij, oh my god. The 3-3 paying off. BioHazard's not been able to do anything yet, but here we go. It doesn't matter. Just like his brother in the Flash, you never have a health lead against BioHazard. What a body splash. Oh, it caught the air tech. Empty jump into a grab. BioHazard with a tech. And not doing hardly any damage at all. Still on debuff.
Oh no, not enough hits done there. The backdash. Catwoman not able to get her out of dodge so easily there. No Venom yet from BioHazard, and that's going to be Chip.
And I really like that backdash by Semiij, showing some matchup awareness, matchup knowledge. You don't see a whole lot of people, trying to blow up those gaps in Bane's pressure.
I mean, it's so scary. We've actually seen a lot of people Either guess a command grab, or he'll actually put a gap out, cancel into command grab, or just cancel the string into an armor special and kind of just UOSing, which is frightening. And of course, Semiij was going to go for that interactable into a tombstone pile driver.
Oh, and that's a full punish.
And Bio finally getting burned here for doing a down one.
And just goes straight into a DP again, completely whiffs the elbow. No back three, no answer, the down two into the grab.
Oh, what a read from Semiij.
He's venomed up, but a down one is going to blow it up.
I was about to say, any stray hit from BioHazard into a meter bird cancel would have spelled death for Semiij. But the wake up was perfect there. Read that he was going to go for a cross-up, probably into a 50-50, into a meter burn cancel there. He's going to take game number 1, but that was incredibly close. I expect no less between these two. I'm calling for a game 5. I'll rig it if I have to. Matter of fact, I'm going to get my DMs open right now.
Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum.
The only thing we rig around here are the giveaways.
That's true. And you know what? Speaking of that, Sonic, I see you still in the chat. Yo, how did Sonic win?
How does Sonic win that? I mean,
like, come on, he even wins the chat. Like, this is ridiculous.
The man, as he would say, is OD. See my nooch. I got like 50 Sonic isms that I can go for there. So knockdown there. Ooh, the respect that Semiij was giving that wake up too with that walk back. Finds himself in the corner against the backbreaker. And this time, it's BioHazard. Look at the spacing on that down one. That's gorgeous.
I was going to say he did a little stutter step, came in with the down one, and got the damage. But now it's Semiij's turn, knocks him down. Looking for some sort of wake up right there.
Oh, stay in that corner, young man. Back two has been, you know, Catwoman kind of kills the hype hero more than gods, but that back two this week has been some amazing things.
And what a meter burn back three.
Oh, just the tip of the elbow. I don't even think it hit her. But the hitbox was big enough. Okay.
Landed right on her head, just crouching right there. Another meter burn back three by Semiij.
I am here to be king.
I've killed mice braver than you.
25% back. And he's still in this. Still has some bar. Got the Venom ready. This man's juiced up. At level 1. Oh no, I think maybe trying to blow up a gap there? I don't know.
And what a down two by Semiij. Has all the answers right now. BioHazard cannot get anything really going. Bane he has such a snowball effect when he gets on you, but he just can't.
Oh no, rare drop by Semiij there. This man's usually a clutch level, at least 9,001.
3 dashes in. Yo! He walked right under and got neutral jump. Semiij
was
up 2-0.
Was BioHazard playing in 2025? Was he about to walk underneath that jump in and just get a full combo punish behind her? Is that what he was going for? Are we that confident in walking underneath neutral jump normals?
Bane.
Jump 2, that might have worked, but not jump 1. So that thing's coming back, and it is behind, in front, underneath it, and overneath her.
Of solitude.
Yeah, that literally one of her BMBs involves that jump 1 hitting on the wrong side.
Begin.
As we get into game number 3, Semiij looking poised here. I expected BioHazard at least taking a game or the set. I mean, this one really could have gone back and forth the way that BioHazard has been playing this week and the past few weeks. He's just here on more of the gun. So let's take bro. And Semiij.
It is crazy that the BioHazard does have a really good Manta he has won tournaments with. And that's a character that seemingly does really good against Catwoman, but maybe Bane does as well with her recent nerfs. Maybe that changed a lot for Bane.
Slow down a little bit. What a whip in front of him. I don't even think that punished it. I think that Semiij was just trying something out.
What a down two. Semiij not dealing with that ambiguous body splash. Ooh, coming in with a big boot.
Nice damage
Tossing her
there.
to the ground, 450.
Main only needs one hit to turn this around. He can hang on to that 16%, but that down P. Hanging himself there is BioHazard just a couple of times. It's genius when it works. When you max distances that down one into it, but man, on block, that DP is a death sentence. And like we said on Sunday, DP is just a short term for that style of move that wakes up and has that animation of a Shoryuken. Also known as a Dragon Punch.
Oh my god, a raw meter burn cat dash. BioHazard had just let go of block. Look at all that meter he's got right now. He's on debuff. It's going to recharge really quick. Semiij coming in. That is a full punish.
BioHazard trying to kill this man's health bar just like the DualShock 4. That's plugged in right now. Jeez.
I am here to be king.
I've killed mice braver than you.
3 bars on the drop kick. Okay. BioHazard getting the health back. I think he went for a down one DP again, but oh, here we go. That's only confirmed here by Semiij. And that is death. Semiij 3-0 over BioHazard. His night, his watch has ended.
BioHazard got crossed up by a raw jump one right there.
Gonna cut me off. I thought we had a ghost in here. Rickety round. Don't even bring up the ghost, man. Sometimes chairs move. I'm freaked out, man. Yeah, we're not playing that game tonight. Let's get into this match. Rewind is going a little bit old school on us with the Flash, and Black Manta's a great pick. Manta is annoying as crap for the Flash. A lot of jump backs. Jump back 3 is going to stop all the approach. Very similar to like an Aquaman jump back 2 in Injustice 1, and even in this game. It's going to stop a lot of approaches. It's just going to bully him with that forward 2. Simply outspace this man. Let's see how the matchup actually goes. Because the Flash only needs a hit to begin mixing.
And that harpoon, such fast recovery, even on whip. Getting mixed that first amount of damage with the bait. Rewind trying to stutter that running man stance, got caught by that harpoon again. Nick's playing this perfectly so far. But we all know, Aquaman, we all know, all Rewind needs is one touch with this character, the Flash, and we could be looking at something completely different.
My goodness, Knicks, what a start here. Like I said, incredibly annoying for the Flash. Rewind does have the resources necessary to take that entire bar of health right now if he wants to. Any hit into this trait,
Didn't think you'd be this
unfortunately,
fast.
I'll bleed you out slowly.
he's going to have to force the early wager here. Rewind doesn't want to lose this bar. He wants to get the hit. If he can hit him cleanly, get the trade out, and go for a restand, and potentially take the whole bar of health. But right now, instead, utilizing that hit, no meter, no nothing, no trade. And Rewind is starting to fall apart here, losing that health.
And what a forward 2 by Knicks. This is exactly where Rewind wants to keep him. Whoa, we crossed him up, and Knicks woke up the right way.
All right, I will never count the Flash out as long as he has bar and a trait. Never. I've learned my lesson. I've been around long enough. This is still, I'd probably say, like 6-4. Right now, I'd say it's about 50-50 on the Flash actually winning this. Like I said, he's actually just one hit away from taking this.
Eat my speed force.
All it takes is that one bait. Got the punish, got Knicks off the clash.
And all he needs is one hit. One clean hit into that trait, and this could spell disaster for Knicks. Needs to be careful here, and what a clean jump over!
He's got trait 2. This is looking so bad. Rewind needs one reset into a mix.
Excellent push block on the frames there. The missile coming in. Rewind trying to be on chip. Oh my God, he just did it wrong.
That's ball game. Rewind takes the very first game
The Flash.
with 32 health points remaining. A bar and a trait and a dream made it all come true. Rewind, wow. It like Knicks was in control for the majority of that match. He had a dominant health lead. You know, Black Manta, as you mentioned, has a lot of great tools to keep Flash at a safe distance or even catch him on the approach.
That's why I said, you know, with the
Black
Flash,
Manta.
you just never. It's just, you know.
Black Manta. The Flash.
The same matchup here.
You guys wonder why I have a bias against
Fighters
Barry Allen.
approaching Fortress of
I've lived
Solitude.
through this. It's not fun. But dang, is it exciting to watch as a spectator to see those kind of comebacks. Wow.
Oh yeah, the same with Firestorm. Like that is some of the hypest stuff to watch, but man, I would be so salty if I was in the vortex. No thank you. What a down two here by Rewind. Was able to recover off that back 2-2. And what a wake up.
Yes, get off of me, sir. Got out the bully. What a rocket! Actually caught him out of the running stance into the overhead. Right before it. I don't even know how he got hit because the hit's like on the way up, too. No, oh my God. Did he just hit confirm that last hit? Did he just think it was going to get a whip? Well, I don't even know.
I think he already buffered it. I don't even think he cared.
He just went for it. Raw.
Meter burn bounce cancel by Knicks, trying to go for added damage. Drop the jump threes. Sonic Pound not watching his head as Knicks tries to backdash.
Next time, try stretching first.
Nothing stands between me and revenge.
Here we go.
Harpoons straight into a teleport. Didn't even have a chance to burn the meter if he wanted to.
Yeah, as Black Manta, once you do that teleport, I mean, you know, if they block it, meter burn or not, you're getting punished. Ooh, floating just away from that down, too. We're going into the sweep. When a neutral jump into the low. The mix, and now Rewind has a super. All he had to do was react to that jump, and it would have been game over. Maybe he was wary of the jetpack, though. Nice little mind game that Knicks can play with. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness.
You just sit there. You know he was waiting for one button to be pressed.
Oh, he was looking for the reversal, too. Oh, man, this is a scary situation. Knicks, right in the feels, buddy. Any button could be your death.
Don't whiff a single thing. Goes in with the 4-2.
Oh, my
Got caught by the overhead.
Combo.
You've got to be so scared if you're Knicks right now. That super could come at any moment. It's so quick. Probably the fastest super in the game. I don't even know.
It is down 1 meter per cancel. In 2018. Oh my goodness. Oh, he should have push blocked. Push block. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Rewind. Meter burn forward 3.
The Flash.
2 in a row. Down to the wire. Rewind. Keeping it clutch all day, baby.
That was ridiculous. If Knicks would have push blocked any of that, would have got him off the trait, would have reset the neutral, would have been Gucci.
The Flash.
But instead, falling prey to the mix. That down 1 meter burn cancel.
Fighters approaching
All right, Knicks,
Gorilla
I see.
City.
That was nice. But you know that moment where you know you can't do anything and you're trying not to get caught by that super. It reminded me of there was a grand final years back in Justice 1. I think it was Winter Brawl, And it was KDZ versus Sonic Fox. And KDZ had a Superman Super and had Sonic Fox within kill distance, and Sonic Fox just had to do one thing and he was dead. And sure enough, KDZ just sat there, the crowd went wild, and the moment that he pressed the button, he died.
Oh no, the feels. The Sonic's in the chat. I know he heard you talk about that. Look out.
Oh, Sonic Fox, I'm going to make you relive that moment, buddy. That was one of the best side bets of my life. In the corner we go, and there's that -1 pressure, I believe. I actually don't remember Black Mana's frames. Good lord. Ooh, and staying outside that forward 2 range and utilizing the jump 3 in, get some plus frames there as well. This is a scary situation, and that's a multiple times we've seen Rewind just say F it and wake up out of the corner.
Nix has brought this thing back. He's actually going to take the health bar with this one. Oh, and he air takes out.
Ooh, and Rewind press some buttons there. Nix didn't have to come off the bar to get the kill.
He may have been buffering a special move just in case he didn't meter burn it.
Didn't think you'd be this fast.
Let's see if your corpse floats.
Rewind's going to burn the 2 bars that he has. He's almost got it. Yeah, he's almost built it. There it is. What a down 2 by Rewind.
And I believe that I've actually seen Rewind do that a lot in matchups with other Black Mantas. He'll actually look for that trade cancel, and the down 2's done a good job. Sometimes he gets beat out, sometimes he doesn't. He gets that jump 3. Oh, the hit.
Ooh, and the Sonic Pound. Whoa!
Oh, it hit this man with the precious ivory. It doesn't get the punish on the wake up. Overcommitting on the back 2-2.
Jump.
And Rewind's still going to hold on.
You're about to get burned.
Better do it quick.
He held on to that trade. And now any hit is spell death for Knicks, but the health deficit isn't that large. And unfortunately, lightning kicks do not go punished there. Manta's stand 1 might be able to punish that. That's something that Flash players get away with murder so much.
I will say one of my proudest moments was playing casuals with Rewind. Wait a minute, this could spell death. Not quite, but almost. Tries to go with the cross up into a throw.
Oh, tries
to jump in. One of the best down 2s in the game.
Yeah, beautiful reaction there by Rewind, and with that will advance.
Firestorm, Tweedy walked away with the W last time these two met, but it was not under these circumstances. Both of these men are in winners finals.
Weznator, I can do that. But yes, this was Tweedy's actually won both of their meetings this season. Their only 2 meetings convincingly. Like I said, Tweedy has this innate gift so far not to get Vortex. But we'll see if Kombat can turn the tide here in this match.
And you see already Tweedy with the matchup experience and the knowledge immediately backdashed after that restand with the molten trap.
All right, so Skull is a term, it's an Australian term for drinking it in 1 sip.
Oh, well, see, I would have made my forehead I would have destroyed my forehead for no reason.
If there's anything I know about Australia, is Foster's, which is Australian for beer.
Okay.
Every Australian in that chat just got so triggered, and I know that they got triggered by me saying that. Let's get in this matchup. Kombat gets him in the corner. What a tick on the throw. I mean, Kombat should have gone for chip there, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's in the past. But this could come back to haunt him. You give Tweedy that magic pixel, and he could run away with your health bar with it. And that could happen right now. Oh my goodness, he just get the Trailblazer as the chip.
There's the chip. Ooh, what a down 1 interrupt before that 3 of the 4-2-3 came out. That was risky business right there, but that down 1 for Firestorm is so good.
And in confirmation, I have triggered the Australians in the chat. My bad.
Yeah, so you triggered the Hitman. Oh, yo. All right. Yep, you're on your own there, Aquaman. The Hitman's triggered. He's Australian. I'm not messing with it. Tweedy burning all this meter. Backdash tried to go with the forward 2.
Got my lucky, he didn't get whip punish there. What a punish! It actually got conversion! Okay.
Oh my God.
Are we going blue? Not yet.
No. He's still got Clash at his disposal. He's using it as a mind game. Oh my God, almost a whip punish by Tweedy.
There's almost a whip punish with that down one as well.
Won't stop me.
He's blew one touch.
I mean, I think that projectile would actually go. Oh my God, he could chip out. Tweedy did have a push block though. I guess he was trying to negate that situation altogether. Oh no.
This is dangerous.
We've seen Tweedy do this too many times, Echo. Oh, it actually hit!
Stage, but way too quick, hitting him in the toes.
The two-framer full screen. The jolt of fire. Kombat going up 1-0. Already better than the two previous engagements that he's had with Tweedy.
Superman. Firestorm.
Again, wasn't able to get him in the vortex. Like I said, Tweedy has this innate ability to avoid it, but Kombat beautifully
Fighters
execute at the
honestly,
end. Because usually when he goes to those meter projectiles, they all miss. I've actually noticed that about Kombat.
Well, I know Tweedy teched at least 3 throws in that entire first game.
What a start! Oh no,
Kombat.
Tweedy didn't commit though.
What a starfish right in Tweedy's face twice in a row. Oh, he's gonna land right on it. And if he would have went for a molten trap, I don't even know if it would have worked because he was still on the ball or not, but what an air-to-air with that newly buffed jump one for Firestorm.
Ooh, what a factory read. Kombat is on fire right now.
Telling you, man, he has not slowed down since Sunday. And he hasn't even popped level 3 yet. He's just holding it there. If Tweedy is forced to clash, that level 3 is going to be a big problem. I like the down 1 checks and a down 2 by Tweedy.
This is for your own good. Think the radiation's getting to you.
All right, Tweedy's still in this thing, not completely out of it. He's got to get a good, solid combo here to get Kombat off of this first health bar. He's got to get him off of it now. This could be it.
Got that backdash with the 3-on-4-2-3, and that's going to be an easy kill for this man. And Tweedy ain't not out of this whatsoever with the health deficit he's looking at. That may be a final nail in the coffin, though. Tweedy has no... Okay. Again, he has not gotten opened up by the vortex yet, and it's frightening.
Is it luck or is it just... I don't even know, man, but look, he...
Whoa!
And what a read on... Oh my God, Kombat!
Okay, Kombat! Okay!
Firestorm wins.
Up 2-0 now on a thorn in his side. One of his nemesis of War of the Gods. Tweedy,
Superman.
who has silenced this man 3-0 2 times in a row. And he's looking for vengeance here. He's out for blood.
Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum.
And if he gets one more game, he's sitting in grand finals on the winner's side. He's already put Semiij down this week. Can he do it to Tweedy and whoever comes out of losers? Is this Kombat's week?
Can you imagine Kombat going to grand finals just waiting for his opponent?
Kombat told me on Twitter. He said this is his week. I kid you not. I wish I could lie about saying that. He actually DM'd me and said this is my week.
Well, he's certainly playing like it. He played like it Sunday and has carried straight over, not even scared to meter burn back 3. Going in for more pressure. As Tweedy has teched his attempts to throw after those restands, but Tweedy coming in. Wants the background bounce, wants the max damage. Almost 500. What a B&B by Tweedy.
Tweedy's health bar could disappear if he gets opened up by the blue, though.
Good blocks by Tweedy.
Oh, look at the spacing there by Kombat. That was gorgeous. All right, Tweedy, nice, comfortable lead here. Needs this to come back, and it looked like Kombat dropped the actual conversion there that he had before with the Molten Trap. Off those staggers there was Tweedy. Definitely having done his homework in the matchup. That's a patient one spacing. Okay, Kombat.
Takes two to Firestorm.
So impressed by this man this week. Put that chair down though.
One thing about
those lasers hurt.
Well, Tweedy is just doing so many air lasers, catching Kombat. It's done so much damage. This is looking pretty good for Tweedy right now. Kombat's got 2 bars and a level 3 to go. He didn't meter burn the trap. Still going in plus frames. What a down one by Tweedy.
It was
Out
grab
of the
immune.
plus frames. Wait a minute. He's waiting for a wake up. Plus frames. Down one again. Down one again by Tweedy.
You savage, Tweedy. What a down one.
What a masher. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Tweedy gets himself on the board. Look, man, sometimes you just got to test their execution and say, you know what? You're going to have to force me to block.
That's ill-advised down one right there.
Firestorm.
But it worked, so you're a genius.
I mean, you can't hate on it, man. It worked.
Fighters approaching the Batcave.
Oh, and Kombat guaranteed pressure with the down one, so he was a little bit late on that. So it's kind of Kombat's fault. But in the end, Tweedy swung, and that man's a savage.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Look, if you get the down one, that's on the opponent. They got to lock those frames in. All right, Tweedy getting us started here. Some massive damage going to the corner, almost 400. NJP gets caught by the interactable. Kombat now has corner control. And the first throw after that reset finally pays off. But Tweedy, you know what? He's waking up and he's coming in with the forward 2.
To be close to the death. Oh my gosh, he came off the bar, and that should do it. Oh,
Jesus.
wow! Damage coming out of nowhere like an RKO here from Tweedy. Wow, that was so fast of an instant crossover. And we have gone blue, ladies and gentlemen. Is this man's health bar disappeared? He finally got him!
That is so tricky in the corner, man. It's not like mid-screen where you can kind of, I don't even want to say you can kind of do anything mid-screen, but it's so tough in the corner. And what a call out by Tweedy. Reacted to that forward dash with a forward 2.
Oh, Tweedy throwing everything there. What a swing there by Kombat, and another 3 on the 4-2-3 paying off there by Tweedy. Now 50-50. No punish though.
This is for your own good. Think the radiation's getting to you.
Now, Kombat has a bar. Level 3 is almost charged up again. If he can just stay alive, he may have a chance to make this comeback. Oh my God, a raw forward 3 actually pays off. Tweedy not watching his dome. He's got level 3 again. Got caught by the low laser. Not going to get caught by it again. Meter burn. Level 3. Meter burn again. Tweedy out of meter. Gets caught right in the face. What a sharpshooter.
We're down to the wire, folks. We got ourselves a scrap.
Ooh. Air dashes out. Air dashes again. Tweedy trying to catch him.
Oh, and he got hit by the high of all things. The regular heat zap.
Superman wins.
And for grand finals, we got ourselves a game number 5 to set what could be our first newcomer to grand finals, Kombat if he wins it, or Tweedy, who has been there before, on the winner's side. This is winners finals, guys. Like I said, if Kombat wins this, we've only had 4 people in grand finals. We've only had 4 people in grand finals this entire season. Tweedy. I said it's 4 grand finals. Calm down.
Approaching Metropolis.
Sometimes I gotta put the producer. Sometimes I gotta put the producer in check.
Yo, producer's getting savage down there, man.
Absolutely.
Look out. They might take over. We might get fired after tonight. Who knows?
Thank God.
No doubt. We can play again.
KP, where you at?
And there it is.
Kill him, buddy.
Aquaman.
What a back 3 here, Kombat. Off to that start. He had in game number 1, which he did take.
-1, checks him with that down 1. Such good range of that 7-frame down 1 that Firestorm possesses.
Look at Kombat just swaying. One of those floating characters, Superman as well.
Ready to quit yet?
Ooh. And Tweedy not able to block the instant air dash. That thing was so instant by Kombat, but here we go. Ooh, and didn't get the background bounce. Tweedy was wanting to get that max damage that he got in the Asylum, which was close to 600 damage, if I remember correctly.
Oh, thought that Tweedy was going to swing, and this could cost Kombat immensely. Jeez, the damage.
Health was even. 1 health point remaining on Kombat's health bar.
A Trailblazer might chip, but yeah, Kombat's looking at it like, I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, I think it will. Maybe.
I say do it, mash Trailblazer. Okay, you got him with the fireball.
We are not amused.
A lot of chip damage going on here. Oh, and
Little taste of Kombat's own medicine
dashed
there.
and Tweedy air dashed. Man. Good blocks by Kombat. Tweedy backing off just a little bit. Nice down 1 by Tweedy. Kombat, everything's falling apart. He's got level 3. He's got 4 bars. He's got to make something happen now.
Oh, jeez.
And just got by raw forward.
Here we go.
Here we go. The comeback factor. Instant clash.
Steel melts hot shot.
And I think that was very smart by Tweedy. Got him off level 3. Now it's recharging. Likely not going to have it again. Now Kombat's going to have to be honest.
That was beautiful. Nice little Trailblazer. Keep him out of the sky. Oh, he caught him!
No! This could be everything. Air tech's out of there.
And Kombat with the air dash!
The grand finals.
He's moving on! We comer to grand finals.
What an air dash to bait out whatever Tweedy. I don't even know what Tweedy threw out there. Kombat, welcome to grand finals for the first time this season. Now he just waits for his opponent.
Hey, man. All right, what's the matchup
And he's
we're
not
gonna
even
see?
done.
We've seen Semiij go with a lot of Ivy against this man lately. Okay, they're actually just playing like counterpick game back and forth.
Well, eventually that clock's going to run out, so go ahead and select.
Every time he goes over to Ivy, Rewind goes over to Fate. And every time Semiij went over to Catwoman, he went over to
Look at this.
the Black Mana. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I expect this to be hidden cursor.
Hidden cursor, random select. Do it. You won't.
Poison Ivy. Black Adam.
Go down to Fate. Oh, my God. All right.
Is this real? Is this a real pick? Because you could have still backed out right there when it got to the
Approaching Gotham
stage.
City.
Mind games at its finest.
Mind game at the character select. And, I mean, that goes to show you right now. Whoever takes his first game is going to have a very good advantage over the other one.
Oh!
That's the second time tonight Rewind just came in swinging with that forward 1, and it's paid off.
Looked like Catwoman was going to low profile it, but I didn't say the magic word.
By the way, Aquaman, we got 1 background bounce already. Let's see if we can get 2 more. Get that finish him in the background.
Finish him!
Gotta put some ump on there.
What a down 1 check by Rewind, playing so sound tonight.
Rewind's checking his staggers. Beautiful. Down ones. Whoa!
And what a check by Semiij.
Semiij
There's 2.
Semiij and Dragon have to be
Let's
the
go.
best in Injustice 2 at interrupting down 1 canvas. We actually might get another one here. Oh, so close.
What a tease.
Josiah!
But Rewind doing the perfect amount of damage there to close out the first health bar, and now all this is just insurance.
He gets a chip as well. I did see him mess up an instant air dive kick, getting a stand 3 out there, full screen. Okay, Rewind.
Oh,
What?
Did he just backdash? Cat dash.
He did it. He actually did it. Rewind. Lots of stuff tonight.
I'm stealing this fight.
Not in the slightest.
There are indivisible frames when you do a backdash, okay?
Indivisible frames.
And sometimes you just duck and weave something.
Good Lord. A lot of down ones coming out of Rewind right now. I'm sorry. Indivisible frames.
I'm gonna get back into the bench here. Semiij gets opened up by the overhead.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. The amount of times I've said the Pledge of Allegiance, I don't think I actually know what indivisible even means. I don't even know. I think I just said that
I
word
just
a
taught
million
you.
times.
You're welcome.
All right, good. So it's when you backdash, cat dash after a dive kick.
Yeah.
Why resist the inevitable?
Never back me into a corner.
All right, Rewind. Winning that clash. I'm still waiting on the finish, and we just need one more.
What a down
Good check by Semiij.
That's exactly what you want to do at that range against the potential forward one from Black Adam, because you will anti-air that man. He's getting caught by the overhead an awful lot there, Semiij.
Ooh.
Stagger heavy. Down to the wire here. One hit could kill. And it does!
There it is.
Black Adam wins.
Shazam!
And John Eddie in the chat saying, here's what indivisible means. And I was like, I know what it means. It means backdash, cat dash.
Backdash, cat dash.
We just learned this.
I will add it to Urban Dictionary tonight. That's Urban Dictionary is actually my go-to spot to stay hip in the world.
Never in my life.
Begin.
All right, here we go. Rewind up one game. And these two, every time they meet now, it's such a slow, not that it's a bad thing, but just a slow, methodical, very conscious. Yeah.
And he still gets
I
massive
think you're
damage
right.
off of it. That's just fighting games at its finest right there. That's that crouch medium fireball tech there by Ryu. It's safe and I can buffer it anywhere.
You die, Batman's consort.
I'm way more than that.
Semiij's cashing out that trait. Those cat scratches knives down too by Rewind.
Thunder heralds your defeat.
Ooh, these guys are swinging. Boosty's at its finest, and I'm sure a lot of those buttons had a special buffer behind them. Ooh, that was
What a
such
neutral
late,
jump, but ooh!
such a late down two, but still kind of work there for Semiij. There's going to be some good damage, Semiij, but does not wager. He might have to.
I'm stealing this fight.
Not in the slightest.
And you got to start to wonder if Rewind is, just like he just did, threw up a neutral jump kick. And, you know, maybe trying to just bait Semiij like he just did.
And the conversions, he's got them all. Going for the cool mid-screen cross there with the jump one.
Ooh. A lot of dive kicks coming out of Rewind right now. Throwing out the Hail Mary, and there it is. Able to convert off of that with the trait still active.
Had a little bit of damage on the end of that bad boy.
Woo! That was a scary situation right there. Oh, and caught him with the third low. Semiij has staggered that all game, and now we're tied up 1-1.
Catwoman wins.
Glowing whip engaged here. Semiij, a couple of great conversions there, especially towards the end. And Rewind had the opportunity to do it right back to Semiij. She kind of caught him flailing with, I think it was like a 1-2. Looked like, and he actually dropped the conversion on his way down. Rewind, for how close that was in winning game number 1, is going to put himself in a...
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
He's going to throw something different at Semiij. If he gets this win, it's going to look like it's incredibly smart, but if he loses this, he'll have a lot of mind games to play with himself. Because if he wins this, he'll have the final counter pick. He can go to a game number 5.
Maybe those games are just too close for his comfort, I guess. I don't know.
And this is what a lot of people said the answer for Catwoman really is, Black Manta. But we've seen these two play it out a lot. And the more that Semiij plays it, the better he looks at it.
Ooh. I tried to hit a button there after that jump 2. Which it doesn't jail. It jails into one button, but I could be wrong. I think it might be back to the jump 2, but I think that's the only. There's only one button that jails after that jump 2. So you can press a button there. What a whip punish by Semiij.
Don't do that. Ever.
And what a neutral jump to read that. I don't know what kind of man reads buttons out of the corner, but Semiij just did that. Some plus frames here. Oh!
Pressure crushing you yet?
Never back me into a corner.
He did a 3-3, then he stood there and did absolutely nothing, Echo. He stared him down and then did a 3-3 late, and finally caught him pressing a button. That's something new to Semiij's arsenal here, and Rewind now has to second guess himself so much.
Yeah, the switch from Black Adam to Manta, as you mentioned, you know, it could go one of two ways, either really bad or it could be in his favor if he wins. I don't know, man. I say go back to Black Adam. The games were so close. He took the first game with Black Adam.
Fighters approaching Metropolis.
This is not losers finals even, Crazy. This is losers semis. One of these guys is going to get 4th place tonight.
Yep.
The winner of this
wins has to go against Tweedy.
Correct.
Begin.
Tweedy is awaiting the winner of this, and Kombat awaiting the winner of that. Back to Black
Kombat
Adam
has
he
got
goes.
to be watching this right now to figure out who his opponent could potentially be out of these two.
Yeah, everyone's so used to this being grand finals, guys. Not today.
Health is pretty even, but Semiij opened him up with that cross-up.
Excellent block.
Down to 1 check.
On the low there, I believe it's 1-2 from Catwoman from Rewind. So many people expect the overhead.
A lot of staggers by Rewind here. Opens up that throw attempt. And doesn't crouch. I'm not sure if Black Adam is considered a big body character as far as her wake-up goes. But you can crouch and make those final hits whiff, and she will be negative. Punishable negative. Otherwise, she's 0. She's neutral on block after that wake-up.
That was gorgeous. Seeing that 4-1-2 whiff in front of him, the back 2 on deck, knew it would punish. That's spacing at its finest right there. Immediately into the full combo.
How long till you die?
I can't be tamed.
We have a meter here. Nobody's going to spend anything. Rewind's going to have to get Semiij off his first health bar, and he's going to have to do it quick.
It's a great thing to catch a backdash with. That's a B&B right there.
All this chip damage that Semiij is adding up, it's only benefiting Semiij. What a dive kick.
Yeah, definitely slowed down here. Rewind knows his back is to the wall. Can't take a couple of risks they took there in game number 1 especially. I say that taking a risk. This man just did multiple down ones into a throw.
Hey, man, you know what? I say do it. Let it rip. Everything's on the line right now, and whoa. What a meter burn back three at the most opportune time by Semiij. Back dash into a forward dash, still coming in. Bounce cancels. Rewind had already spent his clash way before.
And Rewind.
Semiij moving on.
Your number 2 in points. Multiple winner here this season and multiple time grand finalist, second place again, going out at
Now,
4th on the night.
Hear me out, Aquaman.
This is Catwoman.
Fighters approaching Red Sun Prison.
And this, I don't. Is this the first time Tweedy's picked Starfire tonight, or did he pick him or pick her earlier?
He used Starfire against BioHazard.
Okay, well, I didn't get to see that. Unfortunately, I did get to see the Superman. But here we go. Starting it off is Semiij, 393 damage. Taking, whoa, what a dash under by Tweedy though.
Already, and one of my favorite votes in the chat, guys. I want to see some emotes. Let me see those noble emotes if you want Semiij to take this, and the noble emote if you want Tweedy to make it back to grand final. Let me know who you guys are voting for right now.
Like we said before, no matter what, Kombat sent both of these men to losers. They're trying to fight their way back into grand finals.
It's about 50-50 already in the chat there, Echo.
Well, wait a minute. What are they supposed to be putting? Because both of these men are noble.
That was the joke, man. Dang it, you ruined it.
My bad.
Ruined.
I wasn't even listening, man. I was take the match. I totally missed it.
It's all good. Semiij already applying
Is
the
something
blend, the
distracting
mix
you?
here.
This how you ask me?
I mean,
Y'all love it. It's
the way I was gonna say the way that Semiij came out of the gate, I mean, has set the tone already for this match. Opening up the game with a read, like a neutral jump into a full combo, can take the breath out of you immediately. And Tweedy might be thinking game number 2 here. I said might be. Tweedy never gives up, never surrenders.
this 148 health that he's sitting on. He does not. Okay. And you see Semiij right there blowing up the gap in that special move. Which, you know, even still, after I brought it up, I'm pretty sure you can meter burn back 3 before the second hit comes out, but I don't know. I haven't tested that in a long time, since maybe around the time she came out. That may have been removed. I don't know.
Game number 2.
But Semiij up 1 game.
Tweedy in deep thought here. Like I said, it's really hard for him to judge that first game when the match started with him losing half his health. So
Fighters approaching
if he avoids that, I think that once he kind of gets comfortable, and then he's able to just kind of chip away at Catwoman, keep her out, might have a different story here.
Begin.
Oh man!
What a whip trip for that first hit, max range.
I should not have looked at chat. Tweedy mid rounds goes. You would think after 3 years of playing, I could block a jump in. Which is how the match started.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, look for the back 3. Thinking that Semiij was going to stagger into a down 1, maybe. Check there.
A lot of respect by Tweedy. Finally stands up at the wrong time. Semiij waiting for it.
I love how Semiij mixes things up. He just walk forward into the low. Some of the decisions that he makes, and when they pay off, are fantastic to watch. Some chips, Semiij perfectly fine with that, and the ultimate tool for Catwoman's jump 2, and oh no! Not like
and if he would have got the punish, that would have been so good. I know he didn't do it on purpose, but man, what a way to get the added damage.
Nice that one check there by Semiij, and even got the conversion afterwards. That's a top player right there.
I am a lover and a fighter.
All right, second health bar. Tweedy has no meter, almost sitting on empty. Semiij has plenty to burn. And we're in the corner.
He doesn't necessarily big city over here. This is Stagger City with this woman. Oh! Another walk-up blow by Semiij. It wasn't even a combo off the jump 2. He walked forward after the jump 2 hit. And the meter burn. Wow, Semiij is just on fire right now. The way he's playing this matchup, he isn't letting Tweedy do anything.
And that's not the Tweedy we're used to seeing.
Dark Sandman 30 with a subscribe. Thank you so much, sir.
Hey!
If you guys don't know in the chat, subscriptions, they go directly to funding this tournament, War of the Gods. So thank you so much. We don't. It isn't much, but all it does is help us. So thank you so much. And you get some sweet emotes of some of the players' faces and whatnot. And you get an emote I don't even have, which is the Superman face.
Superman. That's the emote everybody wants.
I'm actually jealous. I should sell it.
Staggers by Semiij.
Oh, here we go.
A nice catch here by Tweedy, though.
Gonna jump into the zone, Starfire, hit for 400. He could have ended that for even more.
There we go, the wake-up paying off for Tweedy. Semiij coming in. Tries to cross up, 3-3. Two jump 2s in a row. Tweedy's still on defense. Whoa, and gets himself out of that situation.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Tweedy knew that and wanted to do that. He said, screw it, I'm out of here. Peace. Which is all these kids say, by the way. I'm sick of it. Semiij included. If you hit Semiij with something dumb, he'll just be like, peace. Oh, God, all of them, man.
Tweedy just keeping his space in the corner here.
He's trying to chip away this health. Oh, he mixed it up. That was so beautiful. He had the meter to burn Semiij in full respect mode there.
That whip trip is punishable if you're close enough. You can see Tweedy going for that down 1, which has some pretty decent range.
Bender connect there, and Tweedy once again flipping out, and I don't know if that's a punish or not.
I feel you weakening. Never underestimate a classic.
Tweedy with a health lead. Center of the stage.
Oh, no.
If Tweedy would have went with just a down 1, he could have interrupted.
I whipped you into shape. I respect your warrior skills.
I respect your warrior skills!
There it is, baby. Let's go.
Where are the frog emotes in the chat? We need them.
What a catch by Semiij. Nobody has Clash left. All it's going to take is a 1 opening. Good check there by Tweedy. Going straight into it, burning the trait. Puts the orb out there. A little bit more chip. And Semiij coming in with a down 1. Burns the trait. And styling on us.
Yeah, that was... You know what actually reminds me of? At the post-whip when she comes to the ground. Do you remember in Underworld when she cut the dude's head in half and just kind of like slid on the ground?
Ooh,
yeah. Firestorm and Catwoman. Let's go.
Who do you guys got, man? Listen, Kombat sent Semiij into losers on Sunday in pools. Made top 8 winners, stayed up here, made it to grand final. Semiij fought his way back to this position, and Semiij has actually got to win not 1, but 2 sets. He's got to get the reset, and then he's got to win another set after that. Who you got, Semiij or Kombat? We're going with the Flames. The Semiij. Trying to chip away. Catch him not blocking low.
What a start here by Semiij. Going untouched right now. And the dirt. The fact that he ended that with Cat Dash, put Kombat in the corner, absolutely disgusting. Kombat really timid to get himself any. Wow, what a down 2. Semiij
Didn't even care what side that was about to land on. Just went with it.
We got a lot of support for Kombat in that chat. We're looking for someone new here, folks. Back on it. Run up, Peter Bird 4-3. It's like he scouted that, and that opened up Tweedy so much on the winners finals. That is the crossover. Not working here. Semiij's ready for it. Oh, he's got nuclear though. No!
Raw back two. Didn't even do the jump in. Didn't even care. Ooh. Committed to that background bounce, and that is a punish.
Last warning, Miss Kyle.
I'm impervious to warning signs.
I've been told on block those background bounces around -10, but on whiff, it's got to have a lot more recovery frames, and that is exactly what happened there. Semiij crouched it. It is a high, so you can crouch it at any moment.
I'm a nuclear-powered badass.
And Kombat not completely out of this thing. He's got a bar, or he's got a bar built of his trait. If he can keep himself alive long enough, he may have a chance to mix his way to a first game win, but Semiij is not going to let that happen. Going to take the very first game.
Yeah, what a start here. I mean, he's got a long road ahead of him.
He's done it before.
Kombat does have a blanket, which is this first set.
Catwoman.
But if I'm Kombat, if I were to give advice, it would be don't hold back right now. Because I think that this favors him if he takes it right now. I think if this goes the distance and it gets reset, I think it's going to be heavily in Semiij's favor. Heavily. As much as I hate to say that, guys.
Fighters approaching Red Sun Prison.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, Semiij opened him up fairly quick and took a lot of damage, but it looked like Kombat was just a little bit scared to get his offense going. And plus, when he was doing that instant air dash and Semiij did a down two, didn't even care about it. You know, that was something that actually won him the set against Tweedy, as you mentioned. Something he's really good at, man. He's got some really crisp instant air dashes. Semiij's not watching his feet. Kombat gonna make him respect that molten trap, getting him out of the interactable. Semiij's going for it again, this time with a hit of armor. Semiij burns that trait plus frames.
And what a start again by Semiij. And Kombat has to turn things around. Is he going to save that trait for the next bar of health? He might have to come off it just like in the beginning number one, and he had the meter but didn't burn it.
A walk-up throw by Semiij. Kombat is sitting on that one bar. He could have meter burned either one of those molten traps, but Semiij breaks the armor. Semiij puts himself in the corner. The interactable is out of here.
Ooh, what a
Kombat going for the Trailblazer again.
And so sometimes Semiij throws out that stand one or the stand 1-2 like you saw. Like he went for it again. Even in those last closing moments, he'll throw out those straight normals just to try to catch an anti-air and then have a conversion ready.
Semiij is playing very dominant right now. It's not looking good for Kombat.
Yeah,
not at all.
If Semiij resets it right now, and as convincing as he's on the path to, this might get rough. But you never know. After the reset, Kombat just might throw the book out and just swing. And you know what? Never know. I have been down technically 5-0 in a grand final and made a comeback. It's not great. It's not easy to do, but it is doable.
Kombat choosing to keep the distance this time. Not one to deal with Semiij up close. Jump in two, gonna get him right in. Doesn't have the meter to confirm off of that. Whoa. And didn't have the conversion, spent the bar for the meter burn back three. Semiij capitalizing.
Oh, Kombat had a chance there to swing. Nice meter burn on the jump in, and what a conversion! That was disgusting. Okay, Kombat, warming up a little bit. Semiij has had all these games to play against these amazing players, and Kombat's just been sitting up here pretty. Maybe he's got to get warmed up, you know, sit by the fire, put the hands out, make a couple s'mores.
Tried to reversal with that A-frame, just does it again. Why not?
Oh, look at him just walk back, staying away from this machine.
He's got to throw something out though. He can't just walk back. He's got to check Semiij on his approach, and that is a punish.
Careful, you might get robbed.
That's all the meter Kombat had. Tried to go with the interactable. Semiij capitalizing right now.
Wow. After blocking that string to load up the trait, that was a little balls there by Kombat, but I respect it. What's for breakfast here? And the cross-up that worked before doesn't again, but the follow-up does. Kombat on life support.
This could be the reset. He's got level 3. Semiij can clash at any moment. Not with that throw, he can't. Kombat's healing just a little bit over time. 3 health points at a time. Back 2. And 24 hit points, tries to backdash. But you know what?
Never happened. It's 0-0.
Just like that.
It's like when you drop in PUBG and die immediately, you just go back to the main menu and you go, never happened, never happened. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Firestorm.
Kombat, you're good. Never happened at 0-0. If he wins his first game, I'm a believer.
He's got to get some momentum. He's got to get a win.
Are they thinking? Are they going to change?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was lagging. Somebody just got to pick. Oh, there we go.
They're just chilling there.
Fighters approaching Red Sun Prison.
Again, we're at 0-0. Both of them are technically in losers now, if you guys are familiar with how a reset works.
Begin.
Semiij, as we've mentioned, has been in this situation many times before, and he has actually come out victorious, having to reset the bracket and here in War of the Gods. Down 2. Semiij, once you go in the air, Semiij's got those down 2s. There's nothing you can do in the air that he's not going to attempt to anti-air.
Those young man reactions. Definitely got him. And Kombat kind of making the same approach where he's just trying to let Semiij hang himself on the approach, but Semiij is just so solid. And making the reads.
Oh my God.
And just like that.
Semiij did the exact same thing in the last game. Punished a meter burn back 3 with a neutral jump, knew it was coming.
All right, he has burned Kombat for the only thing he's been looking for, which is the meter burn back 3 read. Caught the approach this time though. Okay. And just like that.
That's the momentum he needs.
That bar is gone. And he'll slowly be building it back. And he'll be looking at that second bar.
That's what he needs to do. Kombat right there. He's got to put those molten traps down and throw those fireballs.
I respect that. That was, you know what, you had nothing to lose. Let me build a little bit of meter. Unfortunately, you're in the corner, though. I'd be frightened here. Semiij has made all the right reads. Kombat's meter burn back read out a lot. He keeps looking for the jump, too, is Kombat. Semiij's not giving it to him, and no punish there. That could come back to bite him.
And he didn't meter burn the molten trap. That was damage left on the table. Semiij's going to read that next wake up. I guarantee you Semiij is not going to let that happen again. That's twice in a row. He's got himself out of trouble with that Trailblazer. Ooh! And I don't know if he had the read on that air tech or if he just dashed to do some sort of other combo, but oh my God, Semiij with the reads. What a forward 3 to blow up that throw attempt.
Cracking that whip up 1-0 now. Kombat's blanket is gone. The security blanket, everything.
Catwoman.
Somebody said it in the chat before the very first game of this happened, and if you're still in the chat, let me know who it was. They said Kombat is about to get Semiij'd.
What?
And I think that's what just happened.
Oh man.
Semiij'd. That's so weird to say, but yo, that's pretty good.
It just sounds dirty.
Begin.
Is it combining Semiij and cheese? Is it
Semiij
is that what
and
they're going
shimmy,
for?
yeah.
Oh, shimmy, like.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I get it.
That's pretty good.
Shimmied. I respect it. Go!
Ooh.
I don't know what NRS did to record the whip sounds, but Catwoman and Wonder Woman, the crack of that whip, it hurts. Sometimes I feel it.
This is an obstacle course for Semiij right now. Pretty good health lead. Kombat back to the wall. Another meter burn back 3 by Kombat. Semiij's gonna eat it up.
Careful, you might get robbed.
Not watching his toes. Good block on the overhead. It is negative now.
He's trying to condition this man.
Last warning, Miss Kyle.
Never back me into a corner.
Kombat checking every advancement from Semiij. Now I just want to say Semiij.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to say it. I feel. Okay.
I'm a nuclear-powered badass.
Lights are popping off a bit, but might be a little bit too late here. Kombat still has to force a wager.
I like this from Kombat though. He's starting to pick it up a little bit here. Starting to check Semiij a lot more. Oh, Semiij with the answer.
Jeez, he was just waiting for him to be there. I mean, this is just Simba and his pouncing lessons right now.
Semiij kind of running away with it, man. Kombat has one more chance.
Catwoman.
He's going to have to reverse 3-0 or Semiij is going to retain. We know he's not going to go to another character, but
Get a game on the board. Don't let
just breathe.
Don't let the 6-0 happen. If Kombat gets a win here, he can be like, you know what? I didn't get 6-0'd, and then you know you start to kind of feel yourself a little bit, start to get a little more positive energy, and then you destroy this man. But it has to start here.
Hey, man, there's only been 4 people in grand finals this season. Kombat's one of them.
5 now. 5.
Oh, it's 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kombat.
5 now.
It was 4. Kombat added to it.
Still, that's a pretty small number for an entire season.
That's the entire War of the Gods logo. That's what makes the fist. Are those 5 people?
Fortress of Solitude. He got the first hit, so he got that first bar, and now we're getting some damage. Kombat starting off, and a throw. Keeping him mid-screen, but Kombat put himself so close to the corner. He's gonna have to get Semiij.
There we go. He's going for that back to from the jump too.
What an air-to-air.
Takes 2 to firestorm.
Oh, and he had the read. Semiij able to capitalize off though. Semiij's trying to get a little swaggy on us, I think.
Yeah, hit me up 5-0. He might be feeling himself a little bit. Semiij, calm down.
Oh, good blocks by Kombat. Not on the overhead though.
Go for a sweep. I don't think I've ever seen a Firestorm go for a sweep, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't know if a sweep would blow that gap up. It might. I'm not sure.
Whose sweep is that? Is that Sonya's sweep from MKX where she just does like a little spin on the ground?
I think I'm with you. I don't think I've ever seen Firestorm sweep. Good push block. Nice meter burn back 3 to blow up the jump in.
Nice the jump in. He can force the wager. This is looking good for Kombat.
Beat me, you can't beat Bruce.
Can't steal my win, Catwoman.
If Semiij wins, this is his 6th straight War of the Gods Week 1. Ooh, and
Disgusting.
I really like that about Semiij.
6th straight,
He air tagged.
and it would be his 8th of the season. 8 out of 10.
Rewind, of course, taking the other 2 weeks. Oh, and he wasn't ready for that conversion, Semiij. However, he is ready for that conversion. Does a jump in 1, tries a cross up.
No way.
What a meter burn back 3 to blow that up, Semiij. Forward 3 into a back 3, not letting Kombat.
Oh my goodness!
whatsoever.
Are you kidding me?
Catwoman.
Man, oh man, does that one hurt for Kombat, but Semiij. 6 weeks in a row